Good morning! It's Monday morning. It's a bank holiday today, which is nice. But I'm up nice and early to play Dragon Age, Inquisition, some more. We're still in the Exalted Plains today. We were there pretty much the whole stream last week, but we're still there, and we're going to continue doing what we were doing. Which first involves investigating Gilanane's Grove. Gilanane's Grove. There we go. I said it eventually. We ended the last stream with investigating those glyphs, if I remember correctly, and we did some other stuff, mainly in the Exalted Plains. Morning, Phil. Good to see you. Hi, Melissa. Good morning. How is everybody this morning? Right. I'm going to leave the fort where we are. Yes, happy bank holiday day to you as well. My favourite kind of Monday, a bank holiday Monday. Right. Yeah, exactly, whatever that is. It's a great day is what it is, exactly. Right, let's stealth it up. And let's help these people with the demon problem. Start the day with a little battle. Just a little one. Oh, let's get you. Dead. Yay! Any more? There's one over here. I need to get the perks so that I can open these towers. I asked 3 UK people I know what a bank holiday actually is, except a day off without a real answer. I don't really know, yeah. I assume that the derivation of the name is due to it used to be like the only day when banks had a day off or something, but now it's just like a general day off for businesses and schools. But yeah, I don't know exactly. Just an excuse to have a day off, yes, exactly. Right, let's go. This looks promising. This is the entryway that was closed last time, but we did that. We opened it up at the war table. So now let's go and investigate. Yeah, just let people have a 3-day weekend. Something weird happening with the sound, but let's just assume that it's fine. No dropped frames, so it seems to be a PlayStation problem as opposed to a me problem. So that's nice. Oh, look. Look at this. Oh, there's 2 of them. There's 3 of them. Oh, this one's I got a holiday on Thursday. Go on. So is that instead of today that you have a holiday on Thursday? Or is it in addition? Either way, yay! Gosh. This is an exciting start. Oh, hello. One of them's down. That's 4, I guess. Gurgut. A Gurgut. Yeah, that's probably a better way of wording the question. It's a forced holiday like ours, or do you choose to have it? Any more? Gurgut webbing I can find. A ribbon heart, yay! Gurgut webbing and a ribbon heart. Ooh, and a new camp.
We could make camp here. report, sir.
Something is going on with the sound today. Oh no, we don't have a holiday today. Thursday is a national holiday. I have no idea why and what we celebrate, but they have so many holidays here. Cool.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor?
Nothing to report, sir.
Can't have too many holidays, yep. Are either of you experiencing a weird problem with the sound? Like a bit of feedback or something? Because I am concerned. Ascension Day. Ooh. Right, what should we do now? Rifts. We want to get that wyvern. Yes, the sound is a little like it's underwater. Bit interrupty. This is strange. Not you, the game. Yeah, it's definitely the game. Maybe it's, the connection from the PlayStation to the computer isn't as good as usual. So I'm wondering whether to turn the PlayStation off and on again. I could try it. Is your PlayStation downloading an update? It is not. It did all its updates yesterday. Maybe I should, whoops. Pause here. And we could try... What would happen if I go... Not quite sure how to rectify this. Just give me a wee moment. I might be about to go big on the screen. Okay. So, let's see if we can sort this out. I assume you're hearing what my PlayStation is doing, even though that I am the only one visible on the screen. Right, let's sort this out. One moment, hopefully this won't take long. Updates only do one thing, break things that worked before. Right, let's close remote play. Mine always wants to update when I want to play something. Yeah, exactly, that's always what happens with me as well. Let's see if this improves things. Right, I'm just switching it on again, so hopefully it won't be much longer. Oh, hello. Give me one moment. This is a very exciting stream of me not being able to do anything. going well. Let's see if we can sort that out. Yeah, I always run out of saved game space. It's really bad. Right, let's hope that this works out, because I had to log in again, and I've never normally have this problem. Yeah, I run out of save game space on the PS4. I always end up having to like delete not the save game, just the game, and then reinstall it the next time I want to play it. Groot and BB-8 look like they are enjoying the bank holiday. Yes, you don't normally get to see them in the Twitch streams, only in the YouTube ones. This is going to be a short stream if I can't figure this out. It's really not connecting to the PS4 very quickly. I'm a bit concerned. Okay, so we're back. The sound is currently better. Thanks for waiting. Sorry. You only have 5 save slots. That's fantastic for a 2017 game. That is fantastic. Most of the games I play have 3 save slots. Right, let's see if this is better. It's still fun. Okay, good. I'm not sure you'll be saying this in 5 minutes if it's still being weird. Right, let's try again. It's the first time something like this has happened in my 25 streams. Tomb Raider 2013 had 3 save slots on PC. Yeah, it has 3 on PlayStation as well. I always end up using them up real quick though. If you can't get the game back, you can act out the game. Yes, okay. I'm not sure I'm going to agree to that, but... After the public uproar, they removed that restriction. Ah. So does it now have more? Right, let's see if this is better. Did you finish the pickaxe? Nope. It's here.
Nothing to report, sir.
It's here. That's what the pickaxe looks like. Anyway, let's go back to the actual game, hopefully. Is this looking okay now? Let's talk to the requisition officer so we can...
Inquisitor.
Oh, it now has 15 or something in a tutorial how to back up, restore all saves. That's good. That's really good. Yep, game is back, and everything is currently okay with the sound, so let's see if it stays like that. Right, where am I going? I guess I'm going... Well, I want to go in this direction, but it looks like that's not possible. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. I guess we're going to go through there. Through that exit way. Sounds fine. Yep, I agree. I think it's okay now too. So it must have just been a turning it off and on again thing, as it so often is the case. Ooh, there's a rift through there. Should we do the rift? We did some rifts at the end of the last quest. The last stream. We finally did some rifts. Right. Ow. Ow. They're all attacking me. Oh.
Goodbye!
Get them. If it was anything more than switching it off and on again, I don't think I would be a natural at fixing the problem, so... I think we were just lucky that switching it off and on again seems to have temporarily solved the problem. Right, more to come. I noticed that Cassandra can't grapple the spirits, which I guess makes sense. Ooh, get away from that ice. I'm a natural at fixing icy problems as well. Cool. Oh, hello. That's the sound of me being ready to close the rift. I found it quite stressful doing it on stream, though. I get very loud and angry until someone takes care of it. I think that's the best. I think your way is better than mine. Just getting quietly stressed. Right, where was I off to? I came this way, didn't I? Right, so I was trying to go in this direction. Oh, another one of these.
Pretty. How haunting this archway might collapse on me at any moment, Way.
Oh. Angle there. Sorry, Cassandra, I was accidentally attacking you. Right. Let's continue and find this snowy wyvern. She wants the heart of a common wyvern as well. I wasn't aware of that one. Right. Oh, this looks promising. If I remember correctly, the wyvern's normally at water. The snowy one, anyway. Right, let's look out for a... Ooh, reading. First reading of the day. If I can reach it. Gillanane, mother of the Halla. They say Gillanane was one of the people in the days before Alathan and the chosen of Andor the Huntress. She was very beautiful, with hair of snowy white and as graceful as a gazelle. She kept always to Andor's ways, and Andor favoured her above all others. One day, while hunting in the forest, Gillanane came across a hunter she did not know. At his feet lay a hawk, shot through the heart by an arrow. Gillanane was filled with rage, for the hawk, along with the hare, is an animal much beloved of the Andor. Gillanane demanded that the hunter make an offering to Andor in exchange for taking the life of one of her creatures. The hunter refused, and Gillanane called upon the goddess to curse him so that he could never again hunt and kill a living creature. Gillanane's curse took hold, and the hunter found that he was unable to hunt. His prey would dart out of sight, and his arrows would fly astray. His friends and family began to mock him for his impotence. For what use is a hunter who cannot hunt? Ashamed, the hunter swore he would find Gillanane and repay her for what she had done to him. He found Gillanane while she was out on a hunt with her sisters, and lured her away from them with lies and false words. He told Gillanane that he had learned his lesson, and begged her to come with him so she could teach him to make a proper offering to Andor. Moved by his plea, Gillanane followed the hunter, and when they were away from all of her sisters, the hunter turned on Gillanane. He blinded her first, and then bound her as one would bind a kill fresh from the hunt. But because he was cursed, the hunter could not kill her. Instead, he left her for dead in the forest. And Gillanane prayed to the gods for help. She prayed to Elganan for vengeance, to Mother Mithal to protect her, but above all she prayed to Andor. Andor sent her hares to Gillanane, and they chewed through the ropes that bound her, but Gillanane was still wounded and blind, and could not find her way home. So Andor turned her into a beautiful white deer, the first Halla, and Gillanane found her way back to her sisters, and led them to the hunter, who was brought to justice. And since that day the Halla have guided the people, and never led us astray, for they listened to the voice of Gillanane. From the Tale of Gillanane. Gisharel, keeper of the Valafarin clan of the Danish elves. Crumbs. That was a lot of reading to start with, but I guess best to get me into the swing of things. Gamorden, she's tough and likes to shoot electric balls into the puddle water. She's the dragon lady. Cure. Oh, there's a thing. Oh, I won't bother. I won't bother. Right, let's have a look. That was a long first read of the day, yep. But it was interesting, as you say. Ooh, there's fire. Right, let's find this white wyvern. Oh, and another rift. Two things. Oh, I saw a big shadow there. Let's do the rift, I guess. Oh, crumbs. Oh no, it's one of those ones that moves. That shadow was her. Ah. I see. I understand. Spooky. Right, let's get this one. Oh, I don't like the ones that jump and move. Because I can't get to them. Oh no, I'm down. I'm down again. I'm down again. Yeah, the ice beam shorters, exactly. I really don't like them. Try and get it. Oh, flows fade off. That was good. Loot. Don't mind if I do. And more loot. Is that from the... Ooh, and more power. We're doing really well on power at the minute, I've noticed. Right, let's find this wyvern. It should be obvious. Maybe I should save. I'm constantly yelling, would you just stand still for once? Exactly, it's very inconsiderate. You're always wandering around. I've only got little legs. I'm a rogue. I've only got melee attacks. It's not helpful. Is that another rift? Maybe we're doing all of the rifts accidentally. Vivienne will be getting impatient. Oh, hello. That looks a lot like what you were talking about. Portalora needs a jetpack or something. Yep, exactly. Oh, I think that might be the wyvern. If you could just stay there, Snowy Wyvern, until we finished here, that would be really helpful.
There's an elven artifact nearby.
Oh. And now it's doing that running away thing again. I don't like it. Toxic hot water ahead. Oh dear. I'll have to be careful. Yay! We're done. We're done. Yay! Right. Loot. Oh, we've done all the rifts. We very rarely do all of the rifts. Almost always get very distracted. So I guess that's the hot water. Let's claim. Offering to the Dreadwolf. The Dalish believe that Fenharel the Dreadwolf locked the gods of good and evil away, only he walks free. Although they see him as a betrayer, elves still erect shrines to Fenharel. One imagines they do not revere him as much as seek to appease him, lest they draw his gaze. In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. It's been a little while since we've read something by Brother Genitivi. I was getting worried about him. Right. Let's go get this. Yeah, maybe Solus can comment on that. But he doesn't appear to be doing so. Oh, hello. Can I activate this?
That should help ward off demons.
Ah, I guess that's the artifact that Solus was talking about. Okay, let's go get this wyvern, or Vivienne will be impatient. It was over here, right? It's moved. Oh, Solus approves. Where are you, Snowy Wyvern? There you are, Snowy Wyvern. I'm just running up to it. Yes, slightly approved. Only slightly. Yeah, just a +1. Let's go behind it. Or apparently, like, to the side of it. Poor thing. Just minding its own business and all these strange people with knives and staffs. Yep, we take what we can from inside. Okay. I guess this is the loot we require. Take. So we need to give Vivienne these things when we go back to Skyhold. Which I guess will be soon, although there's a couple of things we can do before we go. I'll just save and then look at the map. Right. Let's do this. Map. Oh, or look at the map and then save. Well done, mouse. We need to do this for Cassandra, who's with us, so that's good. And there's something for Dorian as well. You get the most approval when you let him talk. He likes to talk. Especially talk down to you. Yep. If you ask him lots of questions, he's happy. Right. I think there's something to do with Dorian, but I can't find it. And if I can't find it, I won't do it. Of course, I could have already done it and just don't remember. So, bear with me a moment. Looks like I've already done it. Oh yes, it's that one that I accidentally did. And he wasn't in the party, but he's still approved. Okay, that's why I didn't remember, because he wasn't there. Okay, let's go quickly take down Sir Hildebrand in the Exalted Plains for Cassandra, since she's here. Laura managed to get a gift from him on Saturday, I saw. Right. Let's do this. Since we're here, and since Cassandra is here, it would be silly not to. And then we'll go to Skyhold and give Vivienne her hearts. Ooh, is that another one? Shall we get it? It's only a normal ribbon, but... So this is too much effort. I want the drama. Ooh, we're getting better at these. Yay! Loot! Oh, is there something else to attack? Oh, there's another one. I'll let my companions deal with it while I just loot. Oh gosh, they're all turning up. So many. Nice. There's a lot of people we have to take down for Cassandra, looking at the task at the top. Right. Let's continue. There's another one over there. How much Gurgut webbing do we need? Should I just ignore this one? Seems a bit of a fuss. See if my companions just attack it. Right, let's go. Let's go do this for Cassandra. Oh. Walk around the stones, mouse. Maybe I'll go round this side. Ooh, obsidian. Yeah, it looks smelly. Oh, hello. We've come right up to it. Let's stealth. I'm
A rogue
sure they
Templar.
haven't seen me. A rogue Templar, says Cassandra. Oh, hello. I thought I just attacked them once and they'd all died, but that was not the case. This one's running away. Oh, Cassandra's got him.
It's over.
Yay, she approves.
Thank you for bringing us here.
You are very welcome. Approval from Cassandra. That's what we like. Right, I feel like we should go back to Skyhold because everybody's going to have things to say. Well, some people have things to say. Some people will just talk at them for a while and then leave. And then we can go do another quest. There's a weird sound. I think there's building work happening. I'm sorry if you can hear that in the background. It sounds like a buzzing bee, so just ignore that buzzing bee noise if you can hear it. Right. I didn't get that landmark. Just check there's nothing like right next to us that we can do. Let's go. Let's go back to Skyhold. I guess this is where the other things to do for Cassandra are. Yep, Solus will have a comment. Vivienne should have a comment. Right. We're only half an hour in. It feels like longer because of that weird interlude, but we're back now. Someone was here mowing the lawn on Saturday at 9 PM in the dark. Oh no, that's not good. We have the opposite problem. We have people mowing the lawn at like 7. Somebody was mowing the lawn at about 7 o'clock this morning. So that was great. Right. Who shall I talk to first? I guess Cassandra, because we're here. Let's save. I think I might have already just saved. Oh no, spousal dispute or something and we all suffered. Oh, that's annoying. Right, let's talk to Cassandra. Oh, cutscene. Oh! This is happening.
Good book?
Ah! I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, because I suddenly went blind.
Oh, that. Just reports from Commander Cullen.
You're an excellent liar.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's
very divine.
one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields. The latest chapter.
So you like to read? What's wrong with that?
It's frivolous. There are more important things for me to do.
That's just her favorite.
Nobody asked you to winter.
I couldn't finish the last one you lent me. I actually feel dumber for having tried.
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
Why not? I think Varric would be pleased to have another fan.
Pleased? Yes, that's one word for it. They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. Pretend you don't know this about me.
Right, we have a very important quest now, guys. And it's called Tell Varric Immediately. Let's go. Let's just ignore Iron Bull and Sarah and Cole in the pub. And let's go straight to Varric and get this all sorted. Very important. Very important quest. Varric.
I need to have a few words with my publisher. The first one will be you, and the
Yeah,
second
they
one
make a
will
cute
be
couple.
Bastard. They've claimed for years my crime serials don't sell in Orlais. So why is the Council of Heralds asking me for autographs? Sorry, distracted. Anyway, you need something?
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
What's so surprising about that?
Well, you have met Cassandra, haven't you? Wait, did you say the romance serial? Oh, she'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
Well, Cassandra seems to be hooked on it.
And I honestly thought a hole in the sky was the weirdest thing that could happen. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra? Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
And now, the important quest. We have to give Cassandra the book.
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
This is your doing.
Oh, yes. Do you really think I'd miss this?
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing
Chapter,
anyhow.
yeah.
Wait!
You're probably wondering what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsman...
Don't tell me!
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
Approval.
Thank you.
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
I am but
Yeah.
a humble servant to my loyal readers.
Best quest ever, exactly.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any. Completely worth it.
Yeah, if we accomplish nothing else in this stream, we have done the most important quest. Right, let's go talk to Bull. Let's save this to save all our hard work. Let's talk about Bianca Varric. Yep. Well, we're going to be we'll be visiting Varric in a minute, so we can see if we can talk to him then. Bull.
Hey, you need me?
Let's do this one.
I'd like to know more about your work with the Ben Hasrath.
Ben Hasrath is actually a general term. You've got the secret police who investigate problems inside our territory. You've got the re-educators who take people with problems and fix their minds. Or make them disappear. And then you've got the spies.
None of those sound exactly like you.
Yeah, I was a special case. They sent me to Saharan because they needed someone who could fight and hunt down problems. That whole island was a sack of cats. Incursions from Tevinter, Tal Vashath, and native rebels fighting both sides. And in the middle, me, trying to wrangle the rebels and restore order.
I can't imagine that was easy.
Nope. I hunted down a lot of rebels. Lost a lot of friends to the Vince, or the Fog Warriors, or the Talvashar. One day I woke up and couldn't think of a damned reason to keep doing my job. Turned myself into the re-educators.
Yeah, that quest totally makes up for the really bad Dorian quest. Yeah, it's my favourite companion quest of all of the companion quests.
You'd heard what the re-educators did to their prisoners.
Yes, I had. I wanted them to fix me like they fixed them. The Ben Hasrath ordered me to go to Orlais, ostensibly as a Talvashath, and work undercover. That's how I ended up here.
That's, damn.
You did ask. Anyway, nice talking with you.
Okay. Oh gosh, I'm so good at walking upstairs. Just like a weird zigzag happening there. Right.
There were wardens in Kirkwall too.
Long day.
So we're next.
No, it's better you not know.
Something on?
Is there anything to say? Thoughts?
Are things playing out the way you expected?
About time we turned around on this Cariffy whatever. Make him feel like he's on the wrong end of the dogs for once, yeah?
Corypheus.
Cariffiness.
Corypheus.
Sack Splash. I know his name. Doesn't deserve the respect of me saying it, does he?
Okay, let's go.
I'll be back if I need you.
Cole.
Go on.
Oh, there's an exclamation mark. It's difficult to tell where it's coming from though, because we're on a multiple level building. Oh, it looks like it's down.
Could be better.
Let's sort this out first. Is this southern?
I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning?
Oh, Inquisitor, I joined. Sutherland, your worship. I saw some bandits, so I came to warn people. I'll let your warriors know and then stay out of the way.
Okay, we have a new operation if we want. Yeah, Sarah does have the prettiest place. I love it, the little nook in the pub. Right, now we get to see me walking upstairs again. Right, Cole.
What do you need? The left hand remembers a knife slipped to her in the darkness and wonders why the flower blooms.
Anything? Templars?
I'd like to talk with you about Templars.
They're heavy with forgotten souls.
Blackwall does have
like
a nice
Varric.
place as well.
Some of them are too loud. It's hard to stay near them. Cullen is softer, but demons asked questions that hurt him. Evangeline was kinder. I want to explain, but Reese's mother spoke to spirits, but not to him. Then she died for a Templar he loved. Words just bounce off the edges.
Anything else? What do you think of them?
What's your general opinion of Templars?
Some like hurting mages. It makes them happy, or less afraid, or dreams again. Woke up shaking, stalking the ground for one who looks like her. Always some rule being broken. But not all Templars listen when whispers crawl around inside them. They try to protect people, like Cullen. The good ones remember that mages are people.
Let's go.
I'll talk to you later.
If you like.
The world lacks punishment for Templars, yeah. I quite like Solus's office as an office. I quite like that. Or Cullen's office is quite nice. But not as like a living space, just as an office. Speaking of Cullen, balance of power.
I'd be perfectly happy never again setting foot in the Winter Palace.
That was
It
ages
wasn't
ago.
gossip and backstabbing. I know what the game entails.
Solus's
The
face is too
indifference
cold.
to
I knew what you mean.
I didn't care for it myself.
Emotionally cold.
I shouldn't be surprised. The Chantry can be the same.
Their politics are less extravagant, but just as heated. The Empress rules a country. The Divine influences half a continent.
I like how
Is there
spacious
anything I
it is,
should
though.
know?
I'd gotten used to mages.
And it's
disliking
quite
the
grand
principle.
because it's circular.
Vivienne's views on
Maybe
Templars
that's it. It's
are
just like the
surprisingly traditional.
Let's go.
That's all for now.
Another time then.
Maybe it's just because it's like grand, but I like the bookcases and stuff in here. Right, let's go this way. No window. That's true, actually. There is no window. That's true. I would like a window. Oh, hello. Solus.
There are spirits hovering by the veil to observe the thrones of powerful nations, the machinations, betrayals. After our time in Halam Sharal, I understand why. I had forgotten how I missed court intrigue.
You've seen this before.
You miss court intrigue? When were you at court?
Disapproval?
Oh, well, never directly, of course. An elven apostate is rarely invited to speak with empresses and kings. But from the Fade, I have watched dynasties form and empires crumble. It is sometimes savage, sometimes noble, and always fascinating.
Like a second throne.
In any event,
That's true.
Celine should now be a steadfast ally, especially after helping her neutralize Briala.
I hope you know that I didn't turn over Briala lightly. If I'd had another option...
What? Why would I disapprove of... Oh, because we're both elves.
Not sure that's what I meant.
I'm sorry.
But, okay.
I was confused. I do not consider myself to have much in common with the elves.
Who do you have much in common with? Who are your people?
A good question. I joined the Inquisition to save the world. Regardless of who my people are, this was the best way to help them. As for the elves of Orlais, Briala did what she could. She was an admirable woman, even if her gambit failed.
Don't think I'm going for that one.
Even if we couldn't help Briala, I hope we can make life better for Orlesian elves.
Stop Corypheus. That will do for a start. It speaks well of you to feel for the oppressed. Help them for that. Know them for what they are, instead of just seeing a pair of pointed ears.
So this is always confused. Maybe we should use the correct term, rude. Yep, so this is rude. But yeah, I like how fancy it is. Although, I don't think I'd like that. Everybody like staring down at me. That would be weird. Right, let's go talk to Dorian. Dorian.
Fancy meeting you here.
We have one choice, so let's take it.
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Popular topic. Anything specific?
It seems
I'm not going to ask all of the
strange that
questions.
an entire empire would be ruled by mages.
Let's play
I
schoolmaster.
find it strange that your mages don't rule anything at all. Actually, the fiction in the Imperium is that mages don't rule. The Magisterium rules. That magisters are all mages is considered a convenient technicality.
What is the Magisterium, exactly?
The upper house of the Imperial Senate.
Yeah,
and the
I like
only
Dorian's
part worth
place.
having a seat on.
Like a little
Those
library.
seats are split among the circles of Magi, the Chantry, and the major families. All mages now.
Little nook.
It's odd that outside the Imperium, you use Magister like it applies to every Tevinter mage.
If you're not a Magister, then what are you called? No special title?
I'm an Altus, which is almost as good as a Magister, depending on who you ask.
I've never heard of an Altus.
Upper class. Those families who trace descent from the Dreamers, the first prophets of the old gods. If you're a mage and you're not Altus, then you're later. Lower class. If you're not a mage at all, you're soperati. That's everyone else. We do love our fancy words.
Okay. Maybe we'll stop.
Let me ask you something else.
Of course.
Or nothing at all.
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
I agree, actually. I love the
I should
Inquisitor's
go.
place.
As you wish.
A lovely little apartment. With the balconies, as you say. It is really nice. Spacious. Right. Liliana, let's talk to you.
I expected the hero Ferelden to be at Adamant, but she was not with the other wardens. She studied the Blight after killing the Archdemon, and may know something that could help us. If you like, I can have agents look for her.
Yes, please. I would like that very much.
That sounds like a wise choice.
I'll make preparations in the war room. Now, was there anything else?
I don't think there was anything else, but let's carry on.
I'll leave you to your work.
Not so much the spy area. I never know who's watching me from there. No. I've just remembered we have to go and help Cassandra become divine. So we'll talk to people and then we'll go to the war room. No, we'll talk to people, we'll divvy up loot, and then we'll go to the war room. And then we can go to a new place, I guess. Why am I walking? I could just travel. Right, so we have Blackwall, Morrigan, and then we have Vivienne and Varric and Josephine. It's that kind of second floor in my bedroom chambers. Yeah, like that little extra balcony up there, that ladder. Right, let's go talk to Morrigan. Very happy at myself for finally remembering that I was going to do that quest.
I imagine your forces will be heading into the Arbor Wilds very soon, Inquisitor. Trust me when I say that wherever the Alluvian is hidden, it is worth any effort to prevent Corypheus from acquiring it.
Okay. Shall we ask more about Morrigan?
I'd like to know more about you.
Ah, yes. Whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks? Once I was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Kukari Wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
I don't know if that's for spectators or something. It's just weird. It is weird because there's like nothing there. It's just like a walkway that you could just go to and then you just go back down again. I'd maybe put like bookcases up there and have it be like a wee library. That would be cool. Anyway, I've got distracted by planning my Inquisitor room.
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some Chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night.
Cool.
I am uninterested in their comfort.
Safety,
naturally,
important.
It helps to have friends in high places.
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point, originally. I knew the Empress was intrigued by the arcane, and that I could answer questions no Chantry mage could. Thus, we fit together nicely. I became her advisor, and she my benefactor and source of refuge. Truth be told, our arrangement would not have lasted much longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight.
The Blight began in the Kukari Wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand. Indeed, I fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time.
You did.
She is the reason the Blight was defeated. I wish things had gone differently in the end. It had to be, yet. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
Kieran.
Tell me more about your son.
He is a very special young man.
Special in what way?
In every way. At first, Kieran was a means to an end. But as he grew, I never thought of myself as a mother Inquisitor. I had no good example to follow. I find myself becoming something I can barely recognize.
Okay.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Until next time, then.
Blackwall. It's funny, normally when I play through, I don't really use fast travel, I just wander around, but this time I keep using it.
Something on your mind?
Is there? I think I've asked most of these questions.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Ah, the Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
Tell me about the calling.
Have you been hearing the calling too?
I know what Corypheus is. He has no sway over me.
How do the Wardens deal with archdemons?
Short answer. Stick it with swords until it stops moving.
I'll trust that you know what you're talking about.
We'll manage, if it comes to that.
Okay.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
Vivienne and Varric. I never fast travel in games, but I don't stream, so slowly walking around is only boring for me.
So much.
Yeah, it might be because I'm streaming. I think that might be it. Right. Let's go.
Still waiting for your letter of marque or commendation or whatever?
Any day.
Something you wanted to talk about?
Oh, we were going to ask about Bianca.
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
What shall we ask? How do you know her?
How do you know Bianca? The lady, I mean, not the crossbow.
I met her years ago when she still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with, mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.
Bianca is married. Somehow I thought the two of you had a history.
Bianca's family are Kalnas. Surface dwarves, so conservative they don't take a piss without asking the ancestors first. They picked out a smith caste boy for her. Wealthy,
She's not
respected, has a
married.
great anvil collection. A perfect husband. I heard the wedding was lovely. The one Bianca actually showed up for, anyway.
What makes the Merchants Guild such a danger to her?
Well, to be fair, it's more of a danger to me. Technically, we're not supposed to be within 300 leagues of one another. If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and then have me killed. Maybe not in that order.
What in the world did you do to cause that?
We almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't change it now.
So how long have the two of you been together?
Well, if you want to split hairs, we're not. Usually there's a continent between us at all times. We write letters. Now and then we manage to meet up. I don't know if that's together. Shit, it's been what, 15 years? Great. Now I feel old. Thanks.
Varric is Bianca's male mistress. I think the term is paramour.
All right, tell me the truth. Bianca made your crossbow, didn't she? I mean, it has her name.
It's not that simple. The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad. So, I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
I guess that's it for now.
Sure. I'll be here.
So much drama. Right, let me try and remember
Inquisitor.
which door takes me to Vivienne, because I always forget. Is it this one? Yay, it is. Oh, the heart. That's true. I forgot. Sorry, Vivienne, I forgot that you wanted some hearts.
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy wyvern?
Lie. But that's not a lie, you have brought the heart.
If you want the wyvern's heart, you'll have to tell me what you're using it for.
That's not really what I meant.
I can do better, darling. Give me the heart, and I'll show you what it's for. Will that suffice?
Hope it's not too late.
All right. One heart, as requested. How kind of you. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. I should apologize. I must admit that I'd completely misjudged you, Inquisitor. I would like you to come with me to see this through.
Okay, let's go. Three months travel with Viv,
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor. I'm here, my darling.
Vivienne,
Yes, darling.
it's going to be all right, my love.
Need a blanket.
My darling? Bastien? Vivian, I'm sorry. There's nothing here now.
Yeah, I couldn't lie like that either. Oh no. 2 blankets, 3 pillows and a teddy bear. Right. We were too late. Okay, should we go and talk to her? Guess we should go and talk to her. Try not to be as rude as I accidentally was last time.
Such a pairing.
No, I prefer a highborn scout. This is much
I'm just looking at what the people are saying in the subtitles. Right.
Bastien is dead. I can hardly believe. It was the Wintersend Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the nobility. I was in awe of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Let's go with that one.
Falling in love across a crowded ballroom. Sounds like something out of a children's story. He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was a more innocent time, I suppose. And now he's gone, and I I must write to his son Laurent, and his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the Chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
If I can help you, just say the word.
She did
No,
greatly
my dear.
approve.
I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do.
And she just approved some more. Ooh, we have a new hat and a seat. I guess she approved of us trying to help her in the end. Right, let's go to the Undercroft. Yeah, she didn't fall in love with him, she fell in love with that fairy tale. But still. Poor Vivienne. Let's go sell stuff and distribute loot. I don't know why I always do it down here, the distribution. I guess it's so that I can just go straight to the storage chest afterwards. Right, what can I get rid of? Ooh, crumbs, there's a ton of stuff here. Get rid of them. Right. That's not what I was doing. Weapons. Let's see if there's any more things that we can have that's better than what we've got. Not for me. Weapon-wise. Ooh! Cassandra can finally use the tournament axe. Right. Let's see. She would really love him and not just play the games they play. Then he would be at her side in Skyhold. She plays the game. She always plays the game. Fingers crossed there is an outfit in there. Yep, we'll get there in a moment. Hang on, did both Blackwall and Cassandra have a tournament axe now? It would appear so. That's fine. Cassandra's is better. Cole, any dagger for you? Oh, actually, yes. There is a dagger for you. Oh no. You're not at the right level yet. Vivienne, you've already got the best you can. As do you, Solus. Varric always has Bianca. Bull has the best. Now let's go to armor. Anything for me? Ooh, I can have a better helmet. Might as well. You can't see it anyway. Nope, no better armor for me. Let's have a look at Cassandra. I guess we'll give Cassandra that mask instead of the one she had on. Sarah. I'll give her Cassandra's mask. Already got the best armor for Sarah. Best for Dorian. Dorian gets to keep his marvellous hat, which is excellent news. I'm not sure if I want to give Blackwall that, but I will. Sorry, Blackwall. And Cole. Probably isn't going to have a new hat because his hat's so very him. Dorian does still look fabulous, exactly. Ooh, a hat of majesty. I want Vivienne in that hat. I assume that's the one that we just got. Sola still has those excellent robes and is not going to have that mask. Varric. Well, he's already sort of wearing... He's wearing that one. He might as well wear this one. Yep, Solus does look much better now. And yes, dashing Dorian looks great. Bull. I think that's it. Perfect. Let's go put things in the chest. And then we can go to the war room. Let's do this. I mean, I think what she's wearing is okay at the minute. Like, it's grown on me. Like, I think she's okay as she is. We could have a look at maybe crafting something. Let's go to the crafting table in a minute and see if there's anything better than what she's wearing. Right, what should we get rid of? Definitely that. Staff. Definitely can get rid of half of these daggers. Most of the bows. What else? Let's go up. Legion mask. Let's get rid of that. I like Varric's plunging neckline. Whatever he wears, he always shows chest hair. Exactly. Let's get rid of those griffin robes. I don't like the griffin robes at all. Ooh, we can get rid of some of this stuff, surely. Oh, I was hoping there'd be duplicates. But apparently not. Any sigils? Nope. Okay. I'm just going to see what my armor class is right now before I go over to the... Right, what am I wearing? 153. Let's save. I'm just going to have a look at crafting. I probably won't actually craft anything, but it's worth a look.
So I'm thinking... Inquisition?
Inquisition.
Almost gotcha.
Right, let's have a look. Ooh, look at the Inquisitor hat. Fancy. Sometimes I've worn this form of attire just because it can go so high, the armor rating. Hang on, I should be in medium armor. Right. That would be okay. That's pretty much what I'm wearing now, but I could make it higher armor rating. 153. Or I could give myself some... You fancy. I like the combat statement of the colour pink. Pinquisition, I was pink. Yeah, I remember you saying about you being pink the other day. So I could make a new armour, but it's because it's the same as the current armour, I feel like there's maybe not much point. Also, look at this ridiculous helmet that I'm wearing. It's fine. It's fine. You can't see it. Let's just pretend that I'm not wearing this ridiculous helmet. It gives me more protection. We'll maybe save that for another time. Let's go talk to Josephine. It does. It looks like a rhino. Is there something for me to read? It looks ridiculous. Oh, this is the bit that I don't read, but there's a new chapter of Hard in Hightown. So I'm just going to scroll down, and if anybody wants to look at it later, they can. It's the only things that I don't read, that and the songs, I guess. There we go. They have a mount with a knife in the skull. Ooh, that doesn't sound fun. I like the combat statement of the colour pink. It's good, it's a good look. Right, Vivienne. No, Josephine. It's always Josephine's name which I lose. It just falls out of my head.
The situation requires your attention, Inquisitor.
Ooh, okay.
Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that you're responsible for the Divine's death. They're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Let's ask questions.
Will anyone even believe me if I claim I didn't kill the Divine?
Perhaps if they learn about your heroics. We should emphasize how you stopped the breach devouring the sky. Even in Jadar, it may win you a few admirers.
Why are they interested?
What does the nobility gain by saying I murdered Justinia?
A scapegoat to begin with, but I wonder if the Grand Clerics are at work. Those immediately eligible to be divine died at the Conclave. The ones remaining were not as favored. They may look upon you as a rival for influence.
So, we need either a show of force, propaganda, or diplomat. I would say diplomats. Try and beat them at their own game.
Let's send some ambassadors to convince Jada I'm not a monster in disguise.
Excellent. I believe there's much to be gained by winning them over.
Right, let's do this. Whoever made that needs psych evaluation. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Ooh, shall we see what we can do? We have 40 power. We have all of the power. It's ridiculous. That's a lot of power for me. I always have like the lowest amount. The last 2 streams we've just got so much power. Right, let's see what we have. House Amladaris. The reaction from House Amladaris was so quick and vehement. I can never remember how to pronounce that. It can only mean they've known about this scandal in their family tree for some time, centuries perhaps. Their first responses were threats, but after being assured of our serious intent, they quickly changed their tune. Several retainers arrived with a letter for you. Josephine. The retainer's letter. My dear Inquisitor, naturally these accusations of a connection to those old legends are without merit, and even if that weren't the case, it would have little meaning to my family today. We are Tevinter citizens of good standing, uninterested in whatever this Corypheus has to offer, and will support the Inquisition in its efforts to fight this creature however we may. Magister Irian of House Amladaris. And we have a spirit rune. Right, so that was trying to find out about Corypheus's name, right? A friend in Carinus. My Lady Inquisitor, considerable as your support has been, I'm saddened to report my motion died on the Senate floor. Although I am hardly surprised, my fellows in the Magisterium didn't enjoy the thought of having their freedom limited in any fashion. That was, however, hardly the point of the motion. It was a statement that needed to be made, and your support allowed me to make it far louder and clearer than I ever would have on my own. So I thank you. With any luck, this will draw support from those who feel as I do. It will also draw fire from Venatori cultists still in the shadows, but I say let them come. I will not back down in the face of such fools. I'm sending along a few things which I hope will aid your efforts, and will see that what more I can drum up. Give my love to Dorian. The poor boy is such a hothouse orchid, he must be wilting in the cold. Hothouse orchid. Magister Maevaris Tilani. Okay. And there must be another quest somewhere, right? Unless it's still being done. Oh, it's here. It is here. Dagna. Dagna's father received our simple declaration. I cannot call the reply warm exactly, but that is not for me to say. Cullen. A note from Dagna follows. Thank you, Inquisitor. While he remains disapproving, my father did wish me well. He sent the family crest unmounted, so it can't be worn, but it's more than I had. More than many who come to the surface have. Arcanist Dagna. And we have a sigil, which we will promptly put in the storage when we have the opportunity. Now we have more things we can do. Yay! Right, we need to find this Cassandra one first. Because it would be ridiculous if I didn't do it. After all of this. Right, let's just have a wee look. Contact Hero for Rowden. We should maybe do that as well. Because that's what Leliana was talking about. Tevinter resistance. Alliances. Winterfell. Negotiate a deal. Where are you? You were here before. Why can I not see you? Oh, support Cassandra. The Inquisition will have to provide any support for Cassandra as the Chantry's choice for the next Divine quietly. Traditionally, the Chantry looks on open declarations with derision, so they can be counterproductive, but a few words in the right ears can be very effective. Note, once the Inquisition gives it support, it cannot also give support to anyone else. Okay, Josephine, I know just the people to inform. With the application of some political pressure, your point can easily be made, and it requires no time as well. That's my favourite kind of quest. News of your support for Cassandra has made its way to the clerics sequestered in the Grand Cathedral, Inquisitor. Just how much it will influence their decision remains to be seen. Josephine. We have some influence. Yay. Okay. Let's just see what we have here. What Pride had wrought, and it costs 40. I'm just going to have a look at this quickly. I'm not sure I want to do it quite yet. I don't think it's time to do that yet. Let's do a side thing, but let's first... get our friends to do stuff. Beautifully worded, mouse. Sister Liliana, none of our agents have seen the hero of Ferelden, but our normal work led us to scattered references of her passing through the area. It will take a serious commitment of resources, but we could attempt to contact her, Sister Regian. Liliana, at your command I will attempt to make contact, okay? Oh, we're level 14. Okay, so we definitely need to level up a few more times.
Inquisitor.
Is that Arbor Wilds? I think. We definitely need to do some more leveling up. What was another one? There was another one that I saw which looked good. It might have been back in Orlais. Let's go back to Orlais. Javinta Resistance. I received some news from Maevaris. It seems her little resistance has drawn support, just as she hoped it would. Thing is, that support comes in the form of idealistic magisters with no real power, while the ones who might see her group as a threat are the true heavy hitters. Reading between the lines, I'd say Maevaris is in more hot water than she lets on. She's crafty, but she could use more help right about now, or the resistance might die on the vine. Up to you, but if you ask me, any enemies of the Venatori should be friends of ours. Yeah, the war table management is not great. It's okay, but it's not great. Right, who shall we get? Cullen, send some Templars north, disguised of course, real Templars, the sort who can disrupt magic. That should be all the help she needs. Okay, let's do that.
Inquisitor.
Let's see what else we can do. We just have Josephine, I think, now, to do something. Could do another judgment one. Contact has been made. There are others in service to Corypheus. They were promised immortality in the next world and will spare no action in this one. They cannot fathom abandoning their master, and therefore they cannot imagine me abandoning their master, and that is your opening. I can give you all of these people, and I promise there are names among them, but they will not act, will not reveal themselves without a promise of victory that would warrant risking everything. Give me a target, Inquisitor. Place your people in obvious weakness, a true tactical blunder that would legitimately pain you. It must be thus. They will sense any falseness. Reveal your side and I will reveal the knife, and then you can take them. That is my plan. I know what it looks like. Perhaps I have fooled you all along, and now I have simply asked for you to grant me victory. But I play the game, Inquisitor. Will you now play as well? Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Josephine. It is a risk, but she is not one of them. Say the word and a weakness will be known. Okay, let's do that. That's exciting.
Let us begin.
Nice long one to do, yep. Right. What shall we do? We can go and do a thing. Let's go to a new place. Right. Crossing the sulfur pits. Stop Venatori activity in the west. That might be good because it costs so much. We could get some power there. So we could stop Venatori activity in the west. We could Investigate the Elven ruins. Liberate Emprise du Lion. Oh, normally I'd do that far earlier. Investigate the Elven glyphs. That's something I wanted to do, because that follows on from what we were doing before. Maybe, should I do that first, or should I liberate Emprise du Lion first, and then do that? Because it looks like it's the same area. Maybe I could do that one. Let's just check that there's nothing more interesting. Rescue soldiers missing in Ferelden. Shall we do the this one, and then we can do that one, maybe? Let's go to Emprise du Lion. Oh, or we could just read them first and see. Let me just read this quickly. Let me read this one quickly. Okay. Let's do this. Right. My dearest Josephine, the hills of Emprise du Lion are in peril. A maidservant recently returned from visiting an uncle in Sarnia spoke of gruff, helmeted men about the village's quarry and the appearance of strange red crystals in the fields close by. I suspected red lyrium and sent men to investigate, but the bridges leading to the area had all been destroyed, the Red Templars' handiwork, I wager. If we do not act quickly, all of the Highlands may be lost. I wish I bore fairer tidings, my dear. My warmest regards to your family. I pray for the quelling of these winter winds of chaos, that we may meet again in springtime. Your truest friend and ally, Edouard de Jardin. Right, connections. The Elf's Blood River froze over after an unseasonable chill. We'll need brave soldiers and sturdy mounts, but it's our only path into the mountains. That reminds me, we were after favour from the Dalish. Oh well, we can do that another time. We broke through to Sarnia, and lead scout Harding is with the vanguard sent to establish an Inquisition camp. Her early reports indicate that the red lyrium is spreading. Lines are more English than French. It's true, actually. Right, let's go. Who shall we take? Shall we just go with the normal people? Who hasn't been out for a bit? I'm always like 2 mages and a warrior. Well, maybe Bull, since we took Cassandra last time. Dorian and Solus. It's always Dorian and Solus. We can change. We can change. Right. Let's go. Whoops. What time is it? Oh, we got half an hour. So I guess we'll start this and then we'll continue it in the next stream on Saturday. Yay! The dream team, yep. It's funny, when I'm a rogue, I have the most trouble picking different groups. I always tend to end up with the same people when I'm a rogue.
Inquisitor.
Scout Harding.
We're on the outskirts of Sarnia. This is what's left of the town. The lucky ones got out before the river froze over. The rest, penned in by Fade Rifts and Red Templars. We're the first friendly face they've seen in a long, long while.
Okay. You never want to... Yeah, you never want to be out on your own. You always want to have somebody else. How did the river freeze?
How did an entire river freeze so quickly?
It got really cold, really quickly. Sarnia relies on its river for everything. Trade, food. They weren't expecting this.
Oh. Do you know why the Red Templars have come here?
Can't tell you much. The Templars have outposts all through the hills. Our scouts haven't been able to get through. It probably has something to do with the local stone quarry, though. A lot of the workers went missing after the Red Templars moved in.
The magic of freezing water, exactly. I'll check on the townsfolk.
I should look in on the townsfolk, see what they can tell me.
I'm sure they'll appreciate it. The Red Templars have been mounting frequent attacks. They want Emprise du Lion. Bad. Let's get out there and take it back from them.
Emprise du Lion. Better pronunciation than me. Right, let's have a wee look at the map. Requisition officer, we can do that. Oh, we don't want to have that be the thing we're doing first, surely. Speak with the townspeople. I guess that's what we should be doing first. But first, it looks like we're going to talk to the requisition officer.
Word for you.
Report.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Okay, and we don't have the stuff for it. But I could see if we have the stuff for other things. Oh, we can do the Crestwood one. Let's do that then. Water expands when getting colder, that's why water is one of the very dangerous fluids. Yeah. Right. Let's go. Oh, I have a purple. Right, let's have a look.
As if all the cold and snow wasn't gloomy enough.
There is an...
Oh, how could you have dropped it? Foolish, clumsy girl. Mama trusted the ring to you when she died.
Looks like I'm going to find a ring. Common curses. So lad, you're getting your sights straight and your first day is topside, so here's some advice. You're not just trading with kin, you're selling to all kinds of folk now with different customs and tongues. As I've learned here, the most important part of any language is the cussing. It gets you trust, it gets you coin. Most elves you see in the city are servants, and a human looking for a fight might call one knife ear. If the elf returns with shem or quick, blood's about to spill. Those Dalish elves use flat ear to insult the ones who live with humans, like our unenlightened kin below calling us stone blind up here. Even the humans who pray to some woman they burned alive, and her god they call the Maker, say something when they knock their shins. It's a curse to say Andraste as well, any body part really. Maker's breath might get you in with a swaggering fall, but the lady priest won't be pleased. Chantry folk also don't like mages. If you hear a mage called a spellbind, hide anything flammable. Then there are all those beautiful words that just mean sod it when that loose cobblestone flips and the ankle cracks, an elf will cry Fenedis, while a human might, damn it. A Kunari will mumble Vashadan. I've even heard a couple of Tevinters yell Kafar. If any of these get aimed at you, hopefully all that gets killed is a sail. Note from Hardor, a surface merchant dwarf, to an apprentice adjusting to life outside Orzammar. There we go. Interesting. Anything else? Oh, hello, Solus. What were you doing around there? There's so much stuff. Oh, a blessing.
Come, lad. I have dried beans and radishes.
Right. Mistress Pulan's records. Records show that Sarnia's granite quarry has been in financial trouble for at least a year. Anselm says the Duchess of Savren's household has cancelled their order. The Duchess has decided instead to donate the gold set aside for her new fountain to the Empress's war effort, and Anselm won't send the boat to take the merchandise I prepared for him. He says if he can't sell it, it just takes up space in his warehouse. Maybe another trader will take it off my hands. It's some of the finest quality we've pulled in recent years. No new orders. I can't get rid of the blocks meant for the Duchess. No one wants what we offer, not while the war rages. I've had to close the quarry. I can't pay the workers. Soon they'll leave for the cities. Sarnia will die. Right. So we're looking around for... Oh, here's Mistress
the
Pulan.
Inquisition.
That was kind.
That was generous of you.
I do what I can. I am partly to blame for all this. The Red Templars are here because, fool that I am, I sold them my family's quarry. They've taken every worker. We haven't seen them in weeks. And it's not enough. They keep coming, taking more people. And there's nothing I can do to stop them.
Investigate.
How could you have sold land to the Red Templars?
I didn't know.
I swear by Andraste's spire, they look like knights, chevaliers. Such pretty speeches. They said they would reopen the quarry, bring employment and trade back to Sarnia. We'd been struggling since the war began. How could I refuse? It was good for a time. People went to work, they were paid. Then they stopped coming home. After that, the Red Templars stopped pretending.
What do you mean the Red Templars take workers?
People
That's
just
true.
disappeared.
It is snowing
First
indoors.
those who worked the quarry, then they took people from their homes.
That's weird.
I don't know why. I just prayed they'd leave me and my family alone.
I didn't notice till you said it. I assume there's a roof on this building. Yeah, there is a roof on this building. Interesting. Scribbled note, Rien, I have a hankering for that Dalish cheese you stocked last year. What happened to it? It's not really Dalish, is it? I asked the last Dalish hunters who came to the village to trade, and they looked at me like I'd grown a tree out of my head. Whatever it is, let me know if you get more. I would give anything for another taste. Denise. Sometimes I think just let them speak French and use subtitles. That would be cool. It's blowing in the front door. Ah, okay. Right, so what are we doing now? My quest is gone. Right. Red Lyrium. Cassandra's unfinished business. Take back the lion. Mistress Purin sold her quarry to the Red Templars, and who have now occupied much of the Emprise de Lyon. Advance into the region's heart to learn why. Okay, I guess we can do that. More Red Lyrium. More Red Lyrium. Can find the ring. We can find that artifact for Blackwall. And more Red Lyrium. All the Lyrium. We could just go around in a big circle, I guess. Let's start. Let's do it. I think I understand French when I hear it, I just can't speak it for some reason.
No, I dropped it. It's gone. Gone.
Gosh, so many Arbor blessings.
Mago, why have you allowed this to happen? My little brother off to war, and now my sweet Louis dead.
Right. Crumbs, there's so much. Close the Fade Rift. I've discovered a new region, which is nice. Oh, hello. Looks like we're just walking across the frozen river. This looks a lot like that rift. Let's stealth it up. Oh, crumbs, one of these. Oh dear, this is a difficult one. Don't like it, don't like it. We've made a mistake. You're okay, Bull. Stab him in the back of the knee. Oh, it's going down. Okay. What else will we have to attack? Oh, hello, Bull. You are here as well. Can't be good for the eyes, all of this. I'll just leave my companions over there with that one. Maybe if I disrupt the rift, that'll be helpful. Right, let's go and help. It has been all rifts recently. I think I'm trying to make up for that 2-stream period where I completely forgot to close any rifts. I've got self-conscious about it now. Oh dear. Ow. Okay, that's good. Now we can close the Fade Rift. Okay. Wonderful. We've done it. So it's just occurred to me that I shouldn't do the one that I need to do with Cassandra, because Cassandra's not here. And more power, just what we wanted. Right. So we don't want to do that one. We can do the red Illyrium, I guess. Just do that on the way. Let's do that. If we bump into the red Illyrium, we can get rid of it. Okay, let's just walk through the ice. That looks a lot like that red Illyrium. Whoops, maybe not. How do we get there? Wonder if I can get there. It's going to be another one of these ones where I'm just getting lost all the time trying to find entrances and stuff. Oh hello, this looks promising. Get rid of that for Varric. Ooh, loot. My favourite. We don't miss a cutscene if we do it without Cassandra, it's just sometimes you don't get the approval. So it might be better to just wait. Let's attack these people.
Do not let the Inquisition gain ground. Kill them all!
Oh, I should get this archer going, shouldn't I? Causing trouble. When I accidentally did Dorian's quest without Dorian, I still got the approval, but in the quest it says to do it with Cassandra, so I don't know. I'm none the wiser really. Cassandra never quits. This is true.
More red lyrium. It spread far from the free marches.
Oh, here we go. This looks good. Oh, I forgot to stealth. I can swap at a camp and get her. Yeah, I could maybe do that. Maybe do that at the start of the next stream.
Someone help!
Right, let's continue. Attack this archer. Any more? Oh, there's this one over here. Another archer. Oh. Okay, that went well. Ooh, speak of changing party at a camp. It looks like this might be an opportunity. Let's just have a wee look. It's easier to get all the loot before we claim. What am I looking at? Oh, read. Red Templar dispatch. Inquisition in the area. Strike fast. Do not let them through. Fournier. Okay. And there's also a... It looks like a landmark, but it looks like it's up instead of... Right, let's claim. Set up camp. Yeah, that way we don't forget to get her. Ooh, look. Fancy. Wipe out the Red Templars on Draken's Rise. Oh, crumbs. Suddenly all of the things. Trying to work out where that landmark is. I guess it's up there somewhere. But it's not. It's not just up the top of that. It's at the top of the mountain. Okay, let's change party then. Where's the thing to change party? There's the thing to change party. Right. So, Dorian, Cassandra, Solus. Great. See you later, Bull. So, shall we do that quest for Cassandra and then we can stop, and then in the next one we can continue on with take back the Leon, wipe out the Red Templars on Draken's Rise. Okay, so we'll quickly do that and then we'll come back here and then that's where we'll start off the next stream. Yay, plans! Come on, Cassandra, let's go. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to jump over the table.
Inquisitor.
Hello.
Inquisitor.
Okay. That was great. Ooh, there's wolves. Shall we attack the wolves? Oh god, there's so many things to attack.
Their heads! I order you to bring me their heads!
Looks like something terrifying over there. Let's ignore it.
You cannot kill us all!
Cannot kill us all, don't... Oh, hello. Where are birds? Right, let's go up here and get these wolves. Oh, that was weird. Just, oh dear. This is difficult. I can't... Poor wolves. Okay, that was dramatic. That was 2 battles at once.
You're not as handsome as you think, Dorian.
I must be. Or you wouldn't have been thinking about it all this time.
Anyone who claims it as often as you do must be dreadfully concerned they're not.
Look at this profile. Isn't it incredible?
Where is this landmark?
I picture it in marble.
I don't want to fall. Looks like it's there. This has gone poorly. Maybe I'll leave that landmark for now. Oh dear, that doesn't look nice. That does not look nice. Shall we go for it?
Delirium. I wonder how far this corrupt.
Oh, sorry, Solus, you just stopped talking. Ooh, getting all of the new monsters today. It moved away from me because I was doing air quotes. There's lots of captains. Probably do need bear pelts. But is this a bear? We'll find out in a minute if this is a bear or not. Okay. There we go. Great bear. Okay. Find and deliver 3 great bear pelts. We can do that at some point. Right, let's go find... I think I've gone round the wrong way, but never mind. We'll just walk around here. Save. Got 26 power now. Just got to get up here somehow. We have an exclamation mark. Oh, here we go. This looks promising. Read. Oh, loot. Then read. The hunt. Day 1 tracked her to the edge of Highgrove. I know she's here somewhere, I can sense it. Day 2 gave me the slip. She's cunning, hunter and hunted, round and round in circles. It's a game, a dance, a ritual. It wouldn't be the same without it. Day 4 tracks her to the ruins. She might be resting. I need the element of surprise. Leave everything unnecessary behind. Go in light and quick. She's not going to get away, not this time. I've just noticed that everybody can level up. So let's do that quickly. Always forget to level up, people. Right, what shall we do? This one? Sure, let's do that. Cassandra doesn't use a 200 weapon. Okay, wonderful. Solus can do that one. And now that's me. Okay. Now let's go. Ooh, a logging stand. I want this logging stand. There's so much we can loot. Crumbs. Right, how do I get there? Thanks for the follow, Super Scram. Good to see you. Welcome. Ah, here we go. This looks promising.
This is one of the mages I spoke of.
Crumbs, there's suddenly fire everywhere. Loot. I could battle, but I could also loot.
Sad that it came to this, but at least it is done.
Yay, we did it. Okay, that's good. Now we have a question mark we can go to, and then we can go back to the camp. Cassandra greatly approves and Cassandra approves. Yay! I wonder if I'm going to be able to... Is this going to be another locked door that I can't open? I'm going to have to get this perk the next time I have the opportunity to get perks. Right, let's go to back to camp and then we'll stop for the day. Oh, it looks like there is somebody to fight. Or maybe not, they've disappeared. Let's go back to the camp. Right. Ooh, what's this new one? Find the ruins mentioned in the hunter's note. We can do that maybe next time. So we should set the quest that we want to do next, this one. And then we'll go back here. Highgrove Camp, let's go. We can always choose another party at the start of the next stream. Cool, so let's stop here. That was really fun. Sorry about the weird interlude at the beginning, but I'm glad that we sorted it out. I'm glad we stopped, because it would have been really annoying to have that sound problem the whole way through, because we had quite a few cutscenes. But yes, overall, very good stream, and you're right, we did do quite a lot of stuff today. So yay! And in the next stream we will continue in Empress du Lion, and then I guess we'll go somewhere new maybe. Although I said that when we went to the Emerald Graves and we ended up there for 2 streams, so we'll see. Bye bye, I've got to do laundry now. Oh, okay. I hope you have a great day. Whatever you are doing, whether you are doing laundry or anything else, I am going to play a bit of Tomb Raider to try and catch up to where we were in the stream so that we can play it again. And yes, just generally have a nice relaxing day, although I have to do some admin. But yeah, have a great day. Thank you for joining me. And yeah, thank you for your company. And I'll be having a YouTube live stream on Wednesday where we'll be composing some music if you want to join me for a little bit. It will just be like an hour at 7 PM on Wednesday. And then my next Twitch live stream will be on Saturday this week at 2 PM BST when we'll be continuing on with Dragon Age. So that'll be really fun in the Empress du Lion. Ooh, down to the beach for me. Yay, have fun. That's a good way to spend a bank holiday. Great, have a great day. See you soon. Cheers. Music on Wednesday, exactly. I'm hoping it will work out. If it doesn't, then we'll do something else, but hopefully it'll work out. Great, thank you for the follow, and yeah. Thank you. Cheers. Bye.